Because sometimes the goal is, here's the thing, sometimes your opportunity happens when you should have been here. I say it with love. I say it with love. You can, it's fine. You can, like, I get it. Like, I know that we're doing everything we can to get here when we can get here. And yet, we already dropped three nuggets that could have changed your life. Cheers. Mando Grotto Friday, let's go. 9:02. My goal is to get through this in 6 minutes. So everyone have something ready to go. Go. No dead space. Unmute. Go.
I'll start so that way everyone can think for a minute. Mine is definitely the people that I have been connected to. This year or this week was my 1 year anniversary with EXP and Leveraged Agent, and my goodness gracious, the people, the opportunities, who you're connected with matters, and that probably has never been more evident than this year. And I'm just so grateful. A whole year.
We're the grateful ones. I'm grateful. Who's next? Go.
I had a closing this week, which was awesome. And I was challenged yesterday to do some video follow-up calls. I was challenged to do 5. I did 10. And that was a blast. I got 1 call back, which was great. So it was a lot of fun.
Nice job.
She
Congratulations.
did the things. She did the things somebody told her to do.
Way
Yep.
to execute.
Imagine that.
Next, go.
I'm glad. Oops, go ahead.
Go ahead, Peggy. That's fine.
I'm thankful that I was able to make some calls this week. I've been a little fearful lately, and I got on the phone, made some phone calls, and actually they were easier than I thought they were going to be. And so I was glad. There were some people that I wasn't sure I don't know. I didn't think it went a lot easier than I thought it would. So I'm thankful that I got on the phone, made the conversation, and we actually talked for 10 minutes, and it went well.
Nice. Great job.
I had 2 listing appointments in 1 day, got them done in 10 minutes each.
And how'd they turn out? How'd they go?
I was just about to get ready to leave and get my signs in the yard.
Bam.
So you got them.
Yep.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Those
Thank
are
you.
fun. 10-minute appointments.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well done.
Other gratitudes. Go.
I'm grateful for this group. You guys are amazing. I'm learning like every time, and I'm also grateful that we got a full price all cash offer for our condo at the senior community. So
The one that you just took. Nice.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. Who's next? Go.
I'm grateful that our team huddle is now going to be at 8:30 a.m. So I'm going to be able to be more present at this group. So that makes me super happy.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
exciting. Good, good, good. Well, it'll be good to see you more often. Cool. Who's next?
Haley, I think you're up.
I
Haley
know.
and
I've been
Michelle?
trying to think of something. This week's been kind of boring and slow for me. It was my birthday, so I mean, I guess I can say I'm grateful that, the week has been great in that sense. I mean, we've been trying to kick a cold, but I had a lot of fun on my birthday, so I'm grateful for that.
Awesome.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Pisces.
Thank you.
And did Michelle freeze? Are you there, Michelle?
She may be jumping off the Wi-Fi.
There she is. Last but not least.
I'm excited for my 2 closings this morning that I'm headed off to. So I had a
Nice.
double winner. The seller is also buying another property. So whoop, whoop.
Awesome. 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 Well, I am grateful that Monday is our 100th leveraged agent CTC call episode. We've done more than 100, but since we started recording and posting onto the podcast and the channel, we're now at 100 with a couple that we've like not published, but like they're there. And yet it's just really exciting to see just the culmination of small, consistent effort over time. Guys, like if there's anything I can share with you looking back over 15 years, is that there's never been any point in my life or my career where anything amazing happened because of one gigantic lucky thing. Everything has been a result of small, consistent action over time that makes you unmistakable, it makes you undeniable, and it makes you someone that people look to that they can count on. See, like if you say that you're going to be doing X, Y, and Z, and then you show up inconsistently for yourself, there's opportunities out there that are passing you by because people have been watching and they're going, well, if they can't even do that for themselves, I don't have an opportunity for them. Right? We're always auditioning for our next opportunity. And that's just the one thing I wanted to share is like, and it's not about big moves. It's just showing up daily, consistently, the little things, the boring things, the checking the boxes, the checking, like that's all it is. That's all it's ever been. And that's all it's ever gonna be. Guys, it's the boring little things over time. And I think we fall into the trap sometimes of overcomplicating it and dressing it up and making it more than it needs to be. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. All the time, every time. And so like one of the challenges that I wanted to leave with you guys in today is like, okay, like on Wednesday, we talked about open house systems and you guys got proven tactical strategies that could increase opportunities and conversions in the open house. How many of you were on that call said, love it. I think that's fantastic. And then have you done anything about it yet? There's a weekend coming up. You've got open houses. Is there anything from that call that you're like, you know what? I like that. I want to deploy it. I want to put it into play. How many of you took something from that call and are like ready to launch it and see how it works in real time this weekend? Good. Peggy, good. Awesome. Good. We were talking on the call before we jumped on, and I know it's kind of like a freestyle Friday, so I'm just kind of freestyling here for a little bit. And every Thursday morning, I have the privilege being on a call with the top influencers and the leaders of our company with some of the best minds and coaches in the industry. And every month we get a call with John Cheplack, who's without a doubt like one of the best coaches that coaches all of the top people in our world and other brands as well. And he was just simply sharing all of the things that he got. So he spent like 4 or 5 days at a $250,000 mastermind with Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Pace Morby, Andy Elliott, and all of these other multimillionaire business owners that were going somewhere for their own education. And they were going and they were going behind the curtain and everyone was sharing their stuff. And he says, you know, like I invest in access. And then once you get there, everyone shares everything. And so he says, so my job is to come back and just share it back with you. And his tagline is, if you want your world to explode, you have to move the free line. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? He says, stop gatekeeping and start sharing so hard that people feel weird about it. Start sharing all of the stuff so hard that people feel like odd about it. You ever go somewhere when people just like go above and beyond to take care of you, or they do, and you're just like, it feels kind of like all of a sudden you have this weird feeling of like, oh my gosh, now, like I feel like I owe them. He said, that's the goal. He said, just move the free line. Just bring value. Just pour everything. And he did a live study. He did a live little survey. Look, we were literally, it's the top 100 influencers in our company. all on this mastermind call. And the month prior, he literally gave us a 6-step playbook on how to actually dominate the marketing space in their worlds. Just six steps. And then he goes, he says, it's my responsibility to close the loop. I want to check in on you guys. How many of you took even one of those things and put it into motion? And no one on the call said anything. He goes, I'm just shining a light, holding up a mirror. I gave you 6 proven tactics and strategies that are 7-figure opportunities when deployed for free. All of it. I gave you everything, the copy, the cadences, the screenshots. I gave you the ads. I gave you the copy. I gave you the tech, all of it for free. And you did nothing. Why? I'm curious. Why? Right. And he says, in this room where he was at, the room that he had to pay almost $250,000 to be in, he said, there's one differentiating factor. What do you guys think it is?
They do the things.
Action. Deploy. They deploy messy. They deploy unfinished. They deploy drafts. They deploy concepts, and then they modify on the fly. They adjust. And by their 5th like, they've already gone through 5 iterations before you've perfected your thing in a vacuum. They've already collected several leads, opportunities. They've closed some deals while you're still thinking about what font to use, while you're still thinking about the background color, while you're still thinking about, well, do I put it in KV Core? Do I need Boomtown? Or do I use handwritten notes? Or can I do a print? And is it a postcard or is it an envelope? Like, they've already sent out 5,000. Deploy. Take action. Ruthless priority towards action. And then adjust. Split test. A/B. Go. And he said, secondly, he goes, some of you, he says, because I watched some of you, like, I'll tell you, take my thing and copy it. Like, literally copy it. Whatever I'm doing, if you saw it, just copy it. Put your picture in there, make it your word. Like, don't change it more than just make it your own, but like, keep it the same bullet points, like keep the same concept. Don't adjust it. He said, there's a reason why you saw it, because it's been adjusted 25 times until the algorithm gave it to you. So keep it. Stop changing it. How many times have you seen something and you're like, well, I don't want to seem like I'm stealing or whatever. Just nothing is new. There's nothing out there that's new. He said, just take it, make it your own. Keep the framework, keep the format. Literally emulate and deploy. Emulate and deploy. And so, I mean, it just got me really kind of, I don't know, excited, if you will. Excited. Because I catch myself sometimes wanting to make it pretty or whatever. And then I'm just like, I'm not ready to do this. But you just go. You just go. So that's a little freestyle. So my question or my challenge is, okay, there's something in your business. There's a system, there's a process, there's a campaign. There's something that I know that, like, you're in your mind, you're thinking, man, if I just got this one thing set and running, it would remove so much mind share off of you and would allow you to, like, really feel confident in this thing, and then, like, throw a whole bunch of leads into it or put all of your database into it or whatever it is, and then go and start attacking the next system or the next strategy and then build that to completion. Like, what is that one thing or that one system for you, that one campaign, that one text, whatever it is? What is that thing for you, that funnel, that whatever, that if you just completed that one thing and committed to just executing on that, would make you feel like such a win in 2025? How many of you have always wanted to do a monthly market update video that's more than just showing the stats and then just reading the stats, and then actually giving insight, expertise, and strategy around the numbers? How many of you wanted to start interviewing local businesses or doing taco reviews or dog park reviews or whatever it is? How many of you like said, "Oh man, I'd really love to do that"? What's stopping you? How many of you are like, "Man, I really want to launch this blog. I want to blog about this stuff. I'm passionate about this area of my community. I'm passionate about this demographic. I'm passionate about, I want to provide value to this segment." And you're still not doing it. How many of you want to start your own podcast, but you're just not doing it? Or how many of you just simply want to have an automated touch campaign for your database that is compelling, that gets opened, that brings value, that you can just put people in, hit go, and know that if anything else, if everything else fails, these people are going to be receiving some type of value from you 18 to 26 times a year through this system. And then all you got to do is call, text, check in, invite for some stuff every so often. How many of you would love to do that? My challenge to you is find the thing and then go disappear for a weekend, or go into a bunker, or decide to wake up next week a little earlier every day, because I know everybody's days are already packed and busy. And sometimes there's nowhere else to put stuff, to do stuff. But if you would decide, like, just for a little bit of extra effort next week, if you got up at 5:30 instead of 6:30 and you had an extra hour where you could just go, "Okay, I'm gonna create this campaign, and in 5 days, you'll have 5 full hours of work on this." You can have all of your touches for the rest of the year mapped out, or whatever it is, or whatever that is. What's that thing for you? Who'd like to really like level up and like put it out there and say it out loud? What's that thing for you that if you were to execute on it and complete it and deploy it this year would be a massive win? Something that you've always wanted to do, or something that you've seen others do that you were like, I would love to do that. That would be so cool. Anyone? Is this an irrelevant topic? Should we talk about something else?
I'll say, as a brand new agent, I would like to really tackle my sphere and not play around, because the last few weeks, that's all I've heard is, I wish I would have dug into that sooner. I wish I would have taken it more serious. And so that's my goal this year.
So, okay. So to really nail down and get real specific
Yep.
and strategic with your database.
And figuring out, the touches and how to do that. Like, I really want to be present in my sphere's life. So I need to figure out how to, lose the anxiety and all that fun stuff.
So the good news is that you are directly connected to some experts in that. And all you got to do is set it up and execute. We already have it for you. There's nothing to figure out. All that's left is to do. And
Yes.
and what's cool is they'll also share with you and help you how to warm up to it in a way that's authentic and allow you to the anxiety piece immediately starts to fall off after the doing of it. The thing about anxiety is it amplifies when we delay and it dissolves when we do. And every time we hesitate towards action, we're just it's like we're giving anxiety like reps, and it's just getting stronger. Every time we delay, we're giving anxiety reps. Like it's in the gym. Every time we don't do something, we're just strengthening that anxiety, and we're strengthening that hesitation piece. But every time we do, we're just chopping away at it, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And then you get to a point where you've got a list of stuff to do, that like that glimmer of that anxiety comes in, but you've already conditioned yourself so well on this taking action in spite of anxiety that you go anyway. It never goes away. It just becomes less invasive. I still get anxiety. I still get these glimmers. I still every so often like I'll be ready to put out a post, and like a part of me like it'll just pop up in the back and be like, I don't know, is this going to be too much for some people? And I'm like, good. Post. Because those aren't my people. Post. So, but I hear you. I hear you. I have a high desire to be liked, and I had a lot of anxiety getting calls too, but I had to eat. And my hunger hurt a lot worse than my anxiety. Yeah. Anyone else? First of all, thanks, Haley, for jumping in.
My website, and especially like the Google, like my Google page, like the business page. My previous broker, when I left the brokerage, I hadn't switched my address off of it, and he permanently deleted it.
Your Google business page got deleted?
Yeah, my old broker deleted it because he because he got mad at me for leaving, like he did not want me to leave. So I'm positive that that's why they did it, because I had not changed the address on it, and I went to go change the address and realized it had been permanently deleted.
Okay. So what's the first thing you got to do to take it back?
Well, I've already gone through all the steps and I've been wasting my time on it, so I'm just going to start a new one.
Well, that's what I mean.
A completely new. I mean,
Yeah,
I've literally done all the stuff that Google tells you to do. You have to take a video of your new office. You have to do all these things, verification stuff. I literally cannot get it back. So I was like stuck on it for such a long time because I was so upset because I had lost all the reviews and everything. And I'm just like, I just have to let it go and just move on and start over, because I have not been collecting any reviews for like a year because it's been gone.
Here's an opportunity for a new touch.
Mm-hmm.
You can literally share this story. Just say, hey, friends and family, if we've done business in the past and you left a review for me, thank you so much. I wanted to share with you the company that I left deleted my business page and all of your reviews are gone. Would you do me a favor and take a second and go to this new page? If you can, and if you will, please just post that same review again here. It would mean the world to me, and thank you. Go. Like, that's another opportunity for a huge touch.
Yeah, nope, absolutely. That's why I'm like, why have I waited
Just go
so
get
long? Well,
go get it.
No, I'm like, why did I wait so long? I waited till like September before I really tried to fight Google, because I kept getting tired of them like denying it, and then I just gave up for a while. So kept doing other things, and I'm like, this is so stupid.
Yeah.
I just got to get over it.
All right. So what's your goal then for this week?
Do it.
Yeah. Do what though, specifically? What specifically is your goal this week?
Create the new business page,
Yep.
like get it all linked up with my correct address and everything.
Great.
Go back and put some of the like photos and things on it, and that were on it, at least like 25 photos and a few videos, and then reach out to my
how many reviews do you want to have on there by the end of the week?
At least 25.
Perfect. 25 photos, several videos, activated, and 25 reviews by next Friday. We're gonna so everybody on the call, remember that, and we're all gonna ask Brooke, and we're gonna log in, and Brooke's gonna share her Google My Business profile on Friday, and we're gonna check in and make sure that she's done what she said. Otherwise, you're not allowed back on the call until you do.
Okay, fair.
Listen, you think I'm kidding?
I appreciate you holding me accountable. So thank you.
I'm going to kick your ass off this call if you don't have this done next Friday. I'm not kidding. We will not let you in with the password even.
Thank you.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Get to work. How many of you were like, oh, that's a little harsh?
What?
How many on the call is like, well, that's not fair. That's sorry, Brooke.
No, I
Yeah.
really, really, really appreciate it. I really do.
Angela's raising her hand. That's a little much. That's
wait,
okay.
who
That's
said
okay.
it's a little
Brooke's here to
much?
win.
Wait, who said it's a little much?
No, Angela was raising her hand and goes, sorry, Brooke, that was a lot.
Oh, no. I'm
No,
really,
that's okay.
that's the kind of accountability I need.
I know. And that's why I know
Me
I can
too.
say that. I know I can say that.
Yeah.
Guys, and this is, so that's what it takes. So many of us are just operating so casually as if there's nothing at stake here, guys. So like, you got to either find external accountability. You got to get really clear on what it is you're missing by not doing it. Oftentimes we just don't do what we're supposed to do because we think we're the only ones being affected. But every time we keep not showing up and not doing what we said we would, we're delaying retirement. We're delaying that vacation. We're delaying freedom. We're delaying the opportunity to be able to choose and live that life that you truly deserve and have it be a real thing and not just a sticker on a wall or a saying in a course. If you want to live a life that you deserve, do the work. Just do it. Show up for yourself consistently every day. That's it. You know I love you guys. Final thoughts. We got last minute ahas or takeaways from today's call.
Figured out that the things kind of like what you were talking about, the every time we delay, we give anxiety a rep. Whenever you just do it, even when it's not perfect, like I always have stress and anxiety in my head, like I can't believe I posted this or I did this and when it wasn't ready. But then after I do, I'm like, oh, that wasn't that big of a deal. And I'm like, dang, I got myself so worked up over nothing. And I just it's just in our brains. It's just this thing. We have to build new tracks, new pathways in our brains that hey, it's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing really is. Literally there's nothing that is perfect. Just do the things. And it's the more that I do it, like lately mine has been on videos. And the more I do it, the more I'm like, oh, why was I so scared of this? Why was I so worked up about it? And it just gets easier every time. And I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this. Still have to battle through some of those butterflies, that anxiousness, but then it goes away a lot faster. So just do it.
Just do it. All right, guys. It's time. Happy Friday. Have an amazing weekend. For those
See you
in the
on Monday
Midwest.
for the 100 on Monday.
Monday, yeah, Monday, 100,
It'll be
100.
good.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We're going to be talking about a little bit about like how we got here. Right? We're going to go back. Have a little story time. All right, y'all. Have an amazing day and weekend. Goodbye.